Monday Night Raw, it was a fashion show tonight. So let's go break down tonight's Monday Night Raw. So, uh, so I did actually say the show was good. And I'll go with, actually from last week, we saw from last week, it was, it was really good show tonight. So, so let's get into it. I'm gonna get one of application below on my screen, right here. No application below. I'm gonna get, so, and you want just, so, and don't forget to, and to, a reminder, and don't forget to smash the bell on the top, the screen below, like and subscribe. So, in it, in two separate ways, and so much more. So, I'll go with Monday Night Raw tonight. I'll go with, I'd say 9 without 10. So, it was really good, a fashion show. So, let's go break it down right here, live, right here. So, after the first off, we have Avery Lee to Uninterrupted to Becky Lynch. So, as it last time in full absence, Avery Lee, Charlotte Flair, Leslie Bliss, and Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky on defeating Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Laza Lesson, Asuka, Kairi Singh at Survivor Series on November 30th, and Becky Lynch lost at Royal Rumble on January 31st. So, Avery Lee to kick things off tonight's Monday's Raw. I know Raw's but is could both lead to address. She said, I have said WWE Universe before to Intercontinental Championship by Becky Lynch has to interrupted. So this was a back and forth issue with Becky Lynch coldly breaking down wasn't insisting on one-on-one match. And Avery Lee moves to a man, most notably against her, and it was causing her into putting the women's Intercontinental Championship onto a line and gives her at a massive symbol live from her hometown of Chicago. Well, Becky Lynch has been warning about Avery Lee that whenever she got some man her anger her down was before she hasn't seen anything yet, and then to stomp her off to close out on the opening promo. Well, I'll see how it does one get what they want from someone. I get with most of this ego in my head was played to it, and Avery Lee just says that I made project to Becky Lynch. So it wasn't enforcing into her to defend her. Mabel has the greatness of her all time by forcing her to put the icy towel and be on a line in Chicago, so the crowd ate it up and just kind of might work. I just from above made just a big sources. So I think it is a same that the match will take place as a symbol playing live events because this is a limited main event Wally Massa. So here's the next match. So have World Tag Team Championship match will be online. We have the Usos against Alpha Academy. So was it last to info Athens? Alpha Academy has undefeated the Creepers into main event on February the 5th. Match between the Usos has undefeated AC Styles and Dragon Lee on Raw of December 29th. Match between Otis and Character Sarah out lasted a new day in the Creepers to on this side has at the Usos in the World Tag Team Championship. Annual set assurances has been started hot, but between the Serbians has been quite the open hand throughout into just give us a break. So this was a back from a timeout. It was Curtis Sarah to Kuwait to separate reasons in tagging in Otis. And I wasn't into the match. Circle not toe must through his opponent, but a belt blind has attacked from Sammy also to say also lead. Just a little was cutting off the polo with a big kick. A double civic kick is locked McLeod to son to Otis. But he rebound off of the ropes with double clothesline to take the twins down and carry to Sarah tagging in and re-evocate his performance. And from 2 weeks ago was turning through the competition and looking positive to pull of a massive upset. Sammy also has survived long enough to stay into the match. So Jesse was before was teaming up with Say Uso to allow a 1D to Otis for the win and Scarlett taught advance. So in the winner on this match, so Usos well, I think this was a to kind of event to put all characters out on commentary and with basically the two questions is for who says woke up and criticized, and he is a great and personal pro wrestler today. And why did it take so long? Well, and if it was better than it had any right to be, this babyface against a babyface is because of a tough match to have without spreading to the crowd or taking them out of it. Instead, the fans are in Cleveland were red hot for both teams, making it a dramatic back to the stretch in that much better the right team went over, but it will be a positive for Triple H into India's collective team to keep offer comedy as a focal point because the attendance is ready to waiting for them. So, speaking to the Morgan's promo, Wesley said, "I think last time it felt as the Morgan and Mikhail Rodriguez lost to Sid Cargill, Sonya Grace on SmackDown February 6th. So in 2026, at Royal Rumble winner, the Morgan was taken by Intercontinental Champion. It was Dominic Mysterio made her way to the ring. Into to address the daily intervals. Wasn't have active brain present with this follows by her and Morgan to proclaim herself the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time. This is what she said after I just watched the show. I didn't begin to discuss her WrestleMania 42 to Susie Lynn, Stunning for Kill. Yes, Paulo cut her off as a women's world champion and made her way to the ring. I didn't hear the champion in Pamela Sanso has things instances before I was for kill. Told the Morgan see hump seat so this is her so she can kick her butt. That one last insult until the hair ended with a slap to set the face of Dominic Mysterio. Well, yes, it was a pro wrestling assessment was good that could have been in this email at the very last at a backstage for it. So yes, it was nothing happened here, and it was a few answers in Spanish and a slap to Mysterio, but was nothing that so the attendance on it. Pamela slow down. Argue between Piquet and Morgan, except for a low-hitting part, most everyone involved has to own battle, right? So here's the next match. We have a major symbol qualified match. We have Rhea Ripley against Nia Fakir against Narinao. So also last time it fought as Rhea Ripley, Nia Fakir, and Narinao lost. So Royal Rumble into January 34th. Well, Rhea Ripley, Nia Fakir, and Narinao may not have wasn't the sources they hope for is a one-on-one time match in Riyadh, but they had a shot at process for Monday by falling for a serious opportunity inside the American symbol on February 28th. After the three competitors followed in full wrestlers path to territory match, and Andrew White was that and we saw Narinao focus to strength, doing Simmons Simplex was told of the dome and spot and that brought both of the whole opponents off the top rope. So wasn't in classic Tuesday the mat has below and Rhea Ripley recovered in after a several hard hitting spots was caught La Fakia, very bloody knee, to the face, the rib tie, to follow in the indicated Catholic partial ticket to Chicago with a going victory. So, in the winner of this match, Rhea Ripley. So, this was posting date was by to a stretch time. So this was a restaurant, but this was sloppy at times. It wasn't even, and it went the spots did not go according to current plans. And they recovered. Nothing inside the title card was into it, and River is one of the best pro wrestlers. Is it one not such Diddy Lee? Well, Lana Pocket was one of the breakout's top star of the year of last year's 2025. Well, any of the top stars of Unreal and see Hall for finding his resume 42, part of his disappointing. So, I get between in this full interview, there was Finn Balor was a top match against CM Punk awards for Roman Reigns from this was last Monday. So last time for asses Finn Balor lost to CM Punk and to Raw on December 19th. And CM Punk has been undefeated against Styles before this advocates Raw on January 26th. So just it was before it was Michael Cole was calling his enemy with award heavyweight champion. It was CM Punk. So as we saw, it was Finn Balor. So Finn Balor has been interrupted and demanded a rematch with the best in the world for the top prize on the Raw brand, and this time in Punk's hometown. So, I guess the straight edge superstar has made his way to the ring in the main of Raw. Senior Manager Adam Pearce makes in the match with Agile nothing on the part of the 40 Faker. So Adam Pearce finally recorded in the made the talent match is the first for a message symbol in Chicago. And with that the business out of the way, it was by the court. And Frank asked. So he wasn't asking for CM Punk why he will summarize that one of the biggest in many events in WWE history against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42. Said a crowd favorite Prince said he might to show up to fight everyone anytime, any place, because the fans deserve it. Well, and Punk has pointed to Roman Reigns that cannot do a damn thing to stop him. And then from disappointing what he is pointing in promise that and it was until WrestleMania 42 So Elaine announced with her queen is the World Heavyweight Champion by CM Punk. So it's more. So CM Punk is a true champion who permits to be a fighting wanted for the fans. Is a result is a Frederick Capello project to spreading himself into Indian with a bottle and Roman Reigns has been targeting him in his telling it likely prove causing that he is going to go down. And according to his listen that he will injure him to the bring to the fans. Well, so Jesse was even has the people to a fight. So RTC also in one of states. So I made this a full story with tweeted for Van Bar is going to make him a monster baby face before all his being said and done, and just was just covering his comments, which means it is only a matter of time before he tells somebody he does not need him, need them, speaking a rivalries, and that could have with a man and with a word and a passes. So here's the next match. We have Matthew Dupree goes 1-on-1 against 99 Hart. So this was the last time in 4 hours of 99 Hart in between Matthew Dupree also Royal Rumble into Senior 34th. So this was a falling, shocking baby that as a result 99 Hart was cost Matthew Dupree set of women's Intercon Championship against Becky Lynch. So Anderson and Mantle has squared off with the passing of Monday night. So this was before the bill has won was true. It was 99 Hart attack Matthew Dupree to pass it mostly to Bond. So with award bonuses from the Yes Babyface and 90. So this was into was Boston Hall, sending Hall into the ring steps into the ring post before with the point the Super Seal on the commentary table on the top of that. So easily makes it receive as he was running down to second on hold. So was it coming to the ad as a women's seek hope that causes the IC title has seek hope Matthew Dupree out of to carry hold as the other area. It was taking Lance the sneak attack to AC Lee, sending her into the ring post. So either between the match is no contest. So either between 90 has so a great invested hold at the beat Matthew Dupree down just in cases of hole and it just kind of might be and could be something what she needs to sink back into the consensus in permanence in it was Lord at women's television. So easily is coming to the end of Matthew plea. This was makes sense. So this was a concerning history. That small link was between the two paid to emphasize here, and it is something interesting this committed team got away from for a while. Was going back to that wasn't what memory improved, so the positive it was big Lance against AC Styles. This is who's the shoot type about AC Styles? Okay, this is what's interesting here. Does not says AC Styles go one-on-one against Becky Lance. This does not make any sense. It might be Becky Lance against AC Lee. Who's the type of those type of that title? This is weird. So that one-on-one seemed like so WrestleMania was drastic, but concerning that match is now on the books for a massive symbol create for a Pacific Talk be in the store was a granddaddy of them all. So here's the next match. We have Savon Evans and announcer Aaron Rodgers cameo against Los Mexicanos, AYO, and a Bravo. So also last time info as it was Savon Evans has underpaid Aaron Rodgers cameo on Raw February 2nd. So this was announcer Aaron Grande coming out lost at Royal Rumble into January 24th. So this was Los Mexicanos lost a triple threat at number 1 in tennis match. This was a war. And here's the World Royals and Money Machine at AA on Fox February 7th. So this is returning as announcer Aaron Grande Mexico as a Royal Rumble has made live was a vegetable for Aaron Grande cameo Bravo and RAYO on Monday. I just announced this is your to a partner with Savon Evans to battle Los Mexicanos in a tag team asses. I just said issues was insulted and beat down to Savon Evans was throughout so into and just commits a blade hot tag. Just an announcement McConnell has sparked a comeback was a just baby face in emphasizing a series of simplex intros of Zach Gable into a masked man that makes the analysis was normally I didn't really set a new McConnell and so the pre-images also the top rope was it looked like Bolo might pick it up at the land. Instead he jumped ahead forced into Oxy called from Savon Islands. So announcement of McConnell has been added. A giant headbutt and forced a win. So in the win on this match, Savon Islands is announcing it and going to cameo. So I just said a poll as it has painful, is a talent match was so fun and even with mostly other chances at this point, and it is paid to celebrate between McConnell's and Savon Amos is such a top star that is the most formidable that it was NXT did not nothing to do even more with him unless did how he never heard that. For instance, I think we just players the title is Mike. So taking on. So this is a final of it was a main event. So we have a Mississippi quarterfinal match. So we have Penta and we have against every night against Austin Theory. So I think last time info answers it was Penta was undefeated Boston Reed for a count out to fall on February 2nd in Muggerstar every night. And Austin Theory lost at Royal Rumble Sunday 34th. Well, every night and Penta have had their fair share of slight issues with the forces in Monday night into the main event. So they had a sense to point for asses from having put it in a Mississippi match on February 28th by knocking off Austin Theory. So I think in this 4 asses packed match, this coming in late was interference from megastar Logan Paul and Boston Reed, a ball of boom, was warned not to get involved. And Boston Reed allowed a was aboard to Salami to every night and was before Raw against Mr. Adam Pearce to bring all of them away from the ring on the outside Austin Theory and sent Penta over the commentary table months before. So Canal is and we have Black Lead led so former United States Cyprian was out. So I with Logan Paul and Boston Reed focus on saying that who's the mystery man in the night was lyrics of BFT to Austin Theory to cast his ticket to MS Symbol. So, and the winner on this match, Samantha Starr, every night, yeah. So, also on the tape for next week. So, we have Bailey against Asuka against Natty, Nightheart, and it women's MS Symbol, qualifying match. And Savon Evans against Wesley Gunto against Dominic Mysterio in it men's MS Symbol quarterfinal match, and ACV will be reporting live next week. So Austin Theory has been doing that almost last year, like 2023, right? It was before the Mr. Symbol to win. It feels like, a lifetime given, but it's his Kanto work has gone since then. So, I guess it was all aboard a messy but a continued set of force story. The only set of forces in this. I guess we saw a mystery was it while it was given up to every night. So, was it a essential to the win to add this was something to base on this body moment so the man in black as Cody was indeed to be, I say, Savons was even weird that it's not who is a Cody under a mask when that before calm step forcing will calm and face to face where his forces pausing in time for until WrestleMania 42. So here's the overall grade for tonight's. So after of tonight's also February 9th, the full episode of Raw continue. And it's a trade as a flagship show of David Hasbro. The public comment has the best from Evie Lee has been returning who is findable also now with Becky Lynch, Jessica 2, and Mrs. Symbol to qualify to all breakout has just a performance from Kira Tassara, and it was plenty to write about this week's show. So, yes, it was a main event was a bit overboard. It's an immersive man, so I just gave it was one in the, was award then. I was given how many times it has been emphasized also past last year. And but said to indicates and with a so to scale and then so positive in this week so yes it was on a so thumbs up has a results. It was really good tonight, so it's not too bad anyway. It was really good. So let me see the full notes here for a moment. And then you wrap this up and just hit the pulse be last. So I think we saw it was Big E. He tweeted us out 1 hour ago. He said, I just said a young OC. Savon Evans is such a special talented and so to watch every time he is on my screen. So I think about it was really good up tonight, so it's not too bad. Said the show tonight. It was okay. So Amy Black has been tweeting us out 1 hour ago. She said, I've been filming a Q&A for my new YouTube channel tomorrow, and drop your questions and full comments with live 7% comment. So what do you guys think of Men in Black? So you guys getting a new YouTube channel tomorrow, and drop your comments below on this point. So let me see. So I was thinking about, okay, it's more news on, so RGC will be on at Madison Square Garden. We will see Roman Reigns live at Monday Night Raw on March 30th. I had to a reminder for you guys in information. So I'm gonna be on March 30th as well. So here's just in 2K26 looks like we have a new full screen. So we have with a new screenshots to that packs on this game, like ACV and including CM Punk. So okay, so I had to anyway a reminder for you guys on Team A. It will be at New Orleans, and tickets go on sale now for TNA on March 27th and TNA Impact on March 28th. It's at Unreal Central. So this get your tickets Market.com. Be on Friday, March 27th, and on Thursday night Impact Turn Non-Stop Access. Will be on Saturday, March 28th. So let's get between on this here. So get my microphone. Let's take place. So let me show you guys to a reminder for you guys for this week. So this is going to be to a reminder for you guys that we have Team 8 Squareface on Friday, March 27th on this site right here on Thursday Night Impact Top Non-Stop Access Saturday, March 28th, New Orleans, LA. And tickets go on sale at Ticketmaster.com as well. So continue on. So let me see here. Maybe a few more things left, I think. I'm gonna look at some cooking stuff in any minute. Here. So, the next wrestling is called DFY Wrestling, and will be on April 10th, returning to Portland for a pro wrestling in Dragon Gate. So tickets will go on sale on Friday at 10 a.m. So we have Mia Seville and Buddy Ho, Bonnie Keith as well. So let me cover things here. This Cannon Cross at Energetic Pro Wrestling. I'm gonna watch it next. I think about more, I think. So we have MLA Worldwide Wrestling. I'm gonna be on 15th. It'll be starts at 6 o'clock p.m. MLA. I haven't seen that part yet at Resident School, I think. I haven't seen it. So here's Dr. Bagel. He was tweeting this out 6 hours ago. I think. So let me see here. Okay, so we have 4 on Thursday nights on Impact shows every week. The 4 was the biggest in 8 years on TV, and they should all and that we have watched. Aiming to celebrate for a minute, but then it's back to work, making Impact was even better. Maybe Carlos, it turned this out 6 hours ago. Miss Carrie Underwood. She was a really good talented upcountry music. She was good. I like her music stuff. I like watching it. It was good. So last Sunday it was Seattle Seahawks won. It was good. Football last night. It was good. So let's go between let me see a couple of things here. Our notes. So it's more breaking news to be Becky Lynch against Avery Lee on Women's Intercontinental Championship is on a line. That American Symbol. I might talk about that next. Fail. So I'm thinking about we might could have something more when in school. I think. So I don't forget to watch AEW Grand Slam Australia. Let me see what time it's that will be on this Saturday. Let me see a time slot. I think here. Give me 1 minute. So on the 14th on Saturday, what time it yet so starts? Let me see. So I don't forget to watch on this Saturday on February 14th. We'll be at Quails Bank A.M. SYDODMEY. That event will be taped on the same day and set to air at 8 p.m. is the time on TNT, including on HBO Max on this Saturday. So it might be starts at 8 p.m. if the time is specific. So that's to a reminder for you guys for this week. It might start this coming Saturday. It might be on 8 afternoon. So just let you guys know. So I got more announcements coming very soon for you guys sometime this week. So for me, I'm going to start doing YouTube merchandise will be opening up soon in time. I'm going to create all the stuff. Like I'm going to get some hats, t-shirts, a couple of stuff like that. So let's get about cooking stuff here in a minute. And you want to buy something anyway. So let me see here. So let's go to on Amazon what they have. So let's take a look at this here. So you might get like this cooking stuff to be cost $245 on the barbecue grill. This costs $245,000 on Amazon stuff. So if you want to buy something on Amazon, so a barbecue grill this costs $245,000. And you want to buy something like this, it would cost $899. So you can get by this made in Cockwheel and 10 inch. And you want to buy something like that, and come in more things to buy. So let's take a look at the game at WWE 2K26. It's on here too. So let me see. So if you want to buy something on WWE 2K26, so it costs you, I'd say, $69 on sale on this game. And you pay all like WWE 2K26 schedule, and this is now to get so Henry Pack. And so Henry Pack includes, so Henry has a playable superstar. So Henry My Fastest EVO main card, Mike Superstar, Part so Henry T-shirts, and my superstars, so insulin, enters Henry's spine. So I say Manchester franchise in history with 400 plus playable WWE superstars and legends, including like The Rock, Dawson, Triple H, Paul Levesque, Cena, Rhea Ripley, and your favorite like Ray Phoenix, Rusev, and Blake Monroe. It took a showcase and rewrite wrestling history by CM Punk, greatest athletes into the best into the world. So let's take a look at this price. So WWE 2K26 PlayStation 5. It was to you want to get this. It might be on pre-order. It's coming out on into March. Into next month. As well. It might cost you $69 on sale on a pre-order price. It's very expensive in this game. To be honest with that. So my favorite games I like to play 2K26 for this year. I'm gonna get it for me. I'm gonna do reviews sometime this week on this game. You talk about that. Maybe a couple more things to do. So let me see. My favorite part action figures on Amazon Price, I think. I got couple more questions for you guys sometime this week. I've been looking AEW stuff. So we have what Stickland is on. It's cost $34 on price on Sports Stickland on sale. So there's only one stock left in store. You can get your pre-order too. And we got Machine Money too as well. So let's take a look at what's. So my favorite action figures are like Stickland 17. I haven't seen that part. Let me see. Here's Machine Money. It's cost $27. It was good price. I don't have to say right. I don't have him. Or Sammy and Guevara. Or yeah, I just got him. So I'm gonna get Amy Faye. And I'm gonna get Sting and Cody W. As well. I think might go on sale. So let me see a couple more things to wrap things up here. let me see. Couple more things. So if you want to buy something like something on Amazon, you get barbecue stuff, you want to buy something like that, that's cost $28. That's the price, hopefully, I think. So, and that's it for this week. So, I'll see you guys on this my live polls now. And you wrap things up. So let's start with YouTube polls. Give me 1 second here. So we got 100% like your story tonight on Raw. 2% is white, and 3% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter poll. So we got 3% liked it, 3% is white, and 3% didn't like it. So thank you for watching on tonight's Monday Night Raw. So I will be back on this Wednesday. We go live on this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite and so much more. So have it rest of Monday, have it rest of week. So we get one schedule, my schedule, Spotify, Occupy Spotify Radio, and podcast engine, and so much more. So I wish you guys have a great Monday. Have a rest of your week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. On this Wednesday, I'm gonna go live on this Wednesday. So I hope you guys have a rest of the week. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.